Kelas bro.
season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 35, he shoots. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big Ten too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the...
Touchdown, Minuteman! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation,
Good eye,
the timing,
coach.
to be able to
Good
throw
eye,
the football,
coach. Good
Jesse,
eye.
and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Woodhead. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give on the inside. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
He's got it. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying down the right side. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UMass!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that one. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't move. Big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Fires to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Off play action on 1st down. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it, and that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for him.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Woodhead. The quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle.
Yeah, boo.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but
nice
that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Floating away. Fires downfield.
Oh, bruh, he gave it to you.
It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost.
I know, he just threw it. Two people over there.
They had a fantastic offseason. Number one
Going
recruiting class
do
in the
some
country.
laps,
With that
son.
comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Well, lots of pressure, no question about it. But I think we're in an era of college football where you're
Yeah.
seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early
He's a
and
bum.
have impacts early and make
Dude.
plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like that's part of the process that goes with it. But you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
On third and short, just trying to get
No.
first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get
Kind
it.
of a face masky.
In that third down and manageable situation, I love the RPO play call. You just would love to see your offensive line get a little bit more push. That was a good look to run into, but the defense just beat him up front.
They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. Tries to slither forward. Mistake.
And fourth and inches, you know it's coming. You know you're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. How about the zip this junior put on that ball and pick up the first down?
Let's try
Man, how about
that.
the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking to throw on third. And
That'll
here
work.
comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes.
Now we
So
need
you can
him to
see
miss
the
this.
defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll do it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Fires to the wideout.
Block more. Block more.
Ball, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot
What
on.
kind of? He just took off and left him.
You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind them.
Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The give to the back.
That'll work. And that's right, run to each other.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a nice drive, a nice physicality.
No time for that. We lose him. Stop dancing. Hey.
Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could
Celebrate
get really
when we're
exciting.
winning.
Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Coastal Carolina has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up 14 over UAB. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it.
Trying to play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Right on the money. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think
seem well.
bring out the chains to measure this.
Stiffened up on that last hit.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. UMass to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Fakes the catch. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Find space on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Deer.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And they just need a few inches for the 1st down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short.
Stop running into each other.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Wants to go up top. Quickly complete.
What are you doing?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The give to the tailback. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Dropping back, it's Woodhead. Fires toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this.
Good half. Good half.
At the end of the 2nd quarter, that means it's Kevin and our halftime update. 2nd half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson.
Get skinny.
Find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man all by himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Dumps it off in the flats. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nab them for the defensive holding penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jones. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw.
No. God dang it, wrong guy.
He'll try to take it back.
Interception, he'll take it all the way back.
He tried to pump fake and he threw it anyway.
How about a game-changing play for this defense?
Good alert, man. Good alert.
Football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Yes.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Second guess. Nothing. Going for my jet.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Woodhead. Throws for the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it. Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Killing me, Smalls. I gotta hold on to the ball.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Woodhead. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll give it to the back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. DB's right up on the receivers. Right back to it. And he barrels into the end zone for a
No
touchdown.
celebration. Let's get back to the game.
That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Power football with the run. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Myers on the move. Can't make the connection in the defense.
I cut him on the spot.
Forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurt, when they get pressured, they
on
become
the
very
spot.
active. Really nice job
Sir,
by the defense.
you can go ahead and
Pressure
sit down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Oh my goodness. Thinking.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Double over there.
Goes to the wideout. Connection to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
There we go.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the tight end.
Whose man was that? Always one guy. I hate that play. Take it out of my
Well, I know
playbook.
the tight end did some good things after the catch, but
Like,
got to give
a
the
couple of
quarterback
times I got
credit
burned on
to
his
the location
stupid
of the
ass
throw
play.
because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Rides the back and leaves it. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down UMass.
Well, here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play
Finally.
there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He gets it in. Touchdown, Minuteman. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback.
Run out of time, team. Get something. Figure it out.
I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I can break one. I can break one.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Woodhead. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He's past the 30.
Dude, slide, not dive. What the heck?
And a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
This is when everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
You gotta be.
So that penalty's going to
one
cost
time.
them the first
The one
down as they
time.
back up, and now it's 2nd down.
You're doing so well.
2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Looking for a huge play. He's got it along the sideline. Turning it on. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Way to drop it.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. By the margin. He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country.
How about the offense? The offense goes with the run on 3rd and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation. So
No, it
they'll
does
go
not.
for it on 4th and goal. Looking for a man. It's Woodhead. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
The UMass offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Caught in the backfield, it's Norris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He still catches it.
At the 35, he's got room. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got
Stand there. Catch ball.
Pass, it's incomplete.
Reach out.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Where are y'all going? What?
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Whistle down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Working that left side now. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, UMass. And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense
It's all
continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they
It's
did
all
attack on the
good.
extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Goes to the option. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
A strike downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on. Turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Woodhead. Makes the catch, it's Jones. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It's complete to the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Motion from the wideout. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB.
Under duress? No one's seeing that any sacks. What are you talking about?
This team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Off play action on first down. Hit as he throws. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
I know, right?
And a nice touchdown.
Yeah.
Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one,
It is what it is.
It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Trying to surge it in. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
As a cucumber, as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands to the backfield most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short.
GG's, man. Freaking let me post
it. Strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see.
That the whole game.
And when those looks presented themselves, boy,
thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Loves for suckers.